Ambole makalaye, kutanyo zene gole yogole.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
For the love of God, Doctor. A cigar in this tight space. You, of all people, a doctor.
It doesn't bother me. I like the way they smell. In fact, I think you should let me light it for you.
Perhaps it doesn't bother her, but it bothers me. A doctor should set an example.
Did you know that all the great healers smoke cigars or pipes?
I had imagined that you were something more than a healer. I had thought of you as a man of science.
Dr. Healer, it's all the same. But cigar smoke is like incense. It cleans the air.
What a ridiculous comparison. Incense purifies, this poisons.
Well, then maybe you could tell us a bit more about Brazil.
Well, it's as if there were many countries, all in one. You and your wife are going to the most backward region, where everything is yet to be done. As I said, it's very hot, and the people are rather lazy. Although I ask myself if they're not wiser than we are with our foolish progress, our petty ambitions that have once again brought us to the brink of terrible war.
Brink? We are already at war.
You really think so, Captain?
War has not been declared yet. Consequently, there's still hope.
Really, Father, a little smoke to clear your head.
Oh. I say there is hope, but I can see the dark clouds that cover our poor Europe. You two make a beautiful couple. And you are going to live in an oasis of peace. Remember, Frank, and you too, Donna, that millions will live in a world filled with hatred, death, and destruction. Remember that every time you feel superior to those poor, peace-loving natives.
Peace-loving. They are savages, capable of stabbing each other for nothing.
Captain, people everywhere kill each other. For women, money, politica, and not necessary in that order. Gentlemen, enough of wars, deaths, stabbings. I propose a toast to the lady who has brought light to our journey. To Bella Donna. Bella Donna, a plant both beautiful and dangerous.
To Bella Donna. Why do you always behave so improperly? Finding someone's cigar is much too intimate.
I decided to ignore that rule.
Yes, I noticed.
Did you forget where I'm from? You should have followed your family's advice and married one of your own kind. Not Donna O'Connor.
You come from a fine family, you just don't know it yet.
Do you think that people are who they are? Or do you think life can change them?
If they want to change.
You talk to me. Tell me you came to Brazil for me.
Oh, Brazil is wild, Donna. Full of oil and opportunity.
You came for me. Somewhere you thought this wild place would change me. Calm me down.
All right, then. Just for you.
Amanhã vai dar pra sair.
Se o vento não virar durante a noite, sinto o cheiro de sudoeste.
Nem fala. Coisa mais triste pescar em mar sujo, cinzento.
Olha lá quem vem chegando. Não é onda, mas é coisa boa.
Ele andar não engana.
É ele! É o Nó!
É nó.
Rapaz, veio caminhando até aqui, foi?
Agora ele pode andar sobre as águas.
Ei, pessoal, que roupa é essa, não? Tá muito importante, né? É todo lorde, parece um branco.
Então, esqueceu a tua Rita, foi?
Eu nunca esqueço de ninguém. E aí, onde é que você esteve? Conta onde? Estive no Rio.
É Patola! Eu passei pela Bahia. Estive no Panamá, em Cuba. Cheguei até Miami, nos Estados Unidos. No Caribe eu aprendi a dançar o merengue. Tuque, 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 tuque. É fácil. Isso.
Deixou de ser pescador, mas não deixou de ser mentiroso.
Quem disse que eu deixei de ser pescador, homem? Amanhã mesmo eu vou sair na minha jangada.
Benção, Maiana.
Deus te abençoe.
Benção, mãe.
Te abençoe, meu filho. Se sair vestido assim, não volta.
Com a sua benção, nada vai me acontecer.
A minha bênção você sempre teve. O que você tem feito com ela?
Sabe como eu senti falta de tudo isso, Tony? Chegava a sonhar com essas dunas.
Homem, você devia de estar doido. Meu sonho é viajar daqui.
Cada um com seu sonho, Tony.
Sabe do que você está precisando?
Do quê?
É dinheiro!
Get my bag.
Right away, Doc.
Bella donna. Bella donna. She'll be alright, Mr. Poopy. Just keep her out of the sun.
Frank?
Yes.
You survived the trip, huh? I'm Michael Silver. How do you do?
How do you do?
Welcome to iTunes. This is John. This is Lydia.
How do you do, sir? This is Donna. I'm afraid she's not feeling very well.
Oh, we have a doctor meet you at the house. A few hours on stable ground. You'll feel just fine.
Great.
After you, please.
Thank you.
The ladies are going in the first car. You come with me and John in the yellow one.
All right.
Have a good trip?
Yes, just fine.
You know, Frank, there is oil out there. I can smell it.
Do you like it here? Oh, Donna, let's save reality for later, shall we?
Obrigado.
Bom dia. Oh, sorry. I think Madam is sleeping.
I was.
Careful.
Oh, thank you.
They told the name of your husband, but not your name.
Donna.
Donna? In here, we call everyone Donna. Donna Maria, Donna Helena. You are Donna what?
Donna Hookley.
É fácil. Donna Hookley. My name is Benta. Benta.
Hi, Benta.
Hi.
My name is Donna. Just Donna.
So, in here, the name of Madam is Donna.
Donna, Donna.
Donna. Excuse me.
You see, these fishermen, they have almost no training. They're not used to machines, and they hate working with them.
Vem cá, vem.
If I brought in workers, I have to house them. This would be extremely expensive. You have a big job ahead of you, Frank.
But my job is finding oil.
It is. But once you found it, you have no one to drill it.
You pay them a decent wage.
Yes, I do. I pay them very well. But they don't want to work. You see, when I got here, I offered them work on the days they couldn't fish. What? They didn't want it. No, they just want to lay around all day long talking nonsense. Damn it. I feel like a stupid trying to bring progress to a place that nobody wants any progress. Ha! And even worse.
Cuidado aí com esse cabo, meu filho. Eu já falei que o material tem sempre razão, excuse me. Não adianta mesmo, eu já expliquei 40 vezes.
Is this true?
I'm afraid so. But I can understand they are not wanting to feel, how should I put it, pending.
Vai lá buscar aquele projeto no escritório.
Is your wife feeling better?
Much, yeah. She seems to love it here.
Then you'll come to dinner tonight. You've been here a week, and Lily's so anxious to get to know Donna. She positively wanted to invade your house the day after you arrived. I had to physically hold her back. Well, of course, you have the right to feel some...
No, we'd love to come.
Oh, fantastic. All right. My.
She's a beauty, isn't she?
Oh, yes, indeed. I've never actually brought myself around to riding one.
Acaba, Zé Corninho! E da desgraça, doutor! Está machucado? He's not dead, doctor. Cachaceiro have good luck.
Bebeu demais, hein?
Livre! Desgraceira desde que a mulher fugiu com cabra pra Fortaleza. Daí o apelido de Zé Corninho. Homem, vai pra casa cuidar do chifre.
Cornear a mãe, seus merda!
You new engineer, okay? Yeah. Frank Hookley. Yes. Aí, Tony. Prazer. Prazer. Tchau.
Ciao. Ciao. It isn't as I expected it to be.
Hear the ocean, where the waves break into the shore. Feel the air on your skin.
The fishermen don't want to work. I suspected something more. They look at us as if they think we're imposters.
Can't you always see the dark side, Frank? Change takes time.
Lydia, darling, they are here.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, my dear. You're looking lovely.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you could make it. Do come in. When I saw you arriving, you looked so pale and sick. I'm afraid I said to John, that one's never going to make it.
Classical music.
And then when I didn't hear from you, I thought you must hate me.
I just didn't want to bother you.
Well, it's a godforsaken place. I've done what I can to civilize it and make it bearable. I've shipped half of what I have here. Of course, it took weeks and weeks to unpack it. And now that we're leaving in 4 months, someone's going to have to pack it all up again.
The shortwave radio has got to be the most important thing at the house. Do please install an antenna on the roof. That way you'll get a much better reception.
I will, absolutely.
Your color's better.
I feel much better. I swim every day, and the fruit, so delicious. And fish cooked in coconut, I'm hooked.
I like a year with 4 seasons.
I feel at home.
Watching the colors on the leaves turn from green to brown.
Oh, yes.
A cold wind.
Right, precisely.
I like snow and white Christmases and an excuse to wear a fur coat. Oh, and dancing at the Savoy.
Yes. The Savoy.
Nowadays, all we have are magazines, and they arrive so late.
That voice. Just listen.
They sing and they fish, and they fish and they sing. That's all they do.
That's it.
Sem me levar, pois sempre eu fiz muita atenção em não pisar teu coração.
Would you care for something else, Donna?
What?
You want to eat something more?
Thank you. Benta. Last night there was a man singing on the beach. He had the most incredible voice.
I hear nothing.
A very good singer. Do you know who he is?
All the men here sing.
This was different.
No.
What?
Maybe it was he. No.
No is his name? Is he a fisherman?
Yes, he fish. But he don't live here. He just come here sometimes. Maybe he disappeared already. Excuse me.
No.
A tarde anil e outras ondas vem levar. Sempre existe na mágoa doce murmúrio de um triste amor.
You know what I found out at work today? That I may be involved in something highly illegal. There isn't any oil here at all.
What?
Seems my boss, Mr. Silva's been giving away these little bottles of oil, hoping to attract investors.
So?
So the oil isn't from our field. He's trying to attract investors illegally.
I don't know why you're so surprised. Do you actually think successful businessmen are honest?
Darling, you don't understand. I am legally responsible. I'm supposed to sign off on what they do.
Don't be so dramatic, Frank. Did you really think you'd find ethics here? I just hope you find oil.
Darling.
You're angry with me, I know. You're disgusted with me, aren't you?
No. I just thought you knew what you were getting into.
I'm sorry. I can make this work, I know I can.
Clara chama silente ardendo meu sonhar. As asas da noite que surgem e correm no espaço profundo. Ó doce amada desperta. Vem dar seu calor ao ar. Quisera saber-te minha na hora serena e calma. A sombra confia ao vento o limite da espera, quando dentro da noite reclama o teu amor.
Genannt haben, lasst euch nicht hilflos in den Tod schicken, dumm genug sind, sich uns zu widersetzen, werden wir nicht vergessen. Aber wir werden auch die nicht vergessen, die den richtigen Weg einschlagen.
Dorme na noite escura que fuge tão bela e branca, derramando doçura.
Acaba com esse sonho. Que esse sonho não presta.
Sonhar não faz mal nenhum, mãe. A senhora sempre diz que quem não sonha não consegue o que quer.
Pra você tudo é brincadeira. Na sua cabeça, ela é uma mulher como outra qualquer. Como tá iludido. Ela é bonita, assim. Bonita como uma visagem que enfeitiça os homens.
Mãe tá com bobagem. Tá sempre vendo sinal de coisa ruim pra acontecer. É só na sua cabeça, nos seus búzios. Agora, se fica pensando muito nisso, acaba acontecendo. Ai, mãe. Deixa eu ter os meus sonhos.
Escuta, não. Tem um barco indo embora amanhã de manhã. Pega ele.
A mãe tem poder de sol pra me proteger. E quando eu me vou, a senhora fica muito triste. Vamos. Sorri pra mim. E para de pensar.
Alguma vez eu já me enganei?
I think he's a wanderer. And I won't be able to hold on to him for long.
You're mad to want to hold him at all.
Am I?
Why are you so restless? What's the matter? Are you that unhappy here?
The problem isn't here, Frank. It's there. That damn radio you keep tuned to the war. Why do you cling to the destruction we left behind?
I don't think you mean that, Donna.
Of course I care about the war, Frank, but it's going to go on whether we worry about it or not.
What's the matter?
Do you think we'd be here if it wasn't for the war? Remember that magic word, Frank? Opportunity? It's those opportunities that brought us here. Or maybe you think we came from Mr. Silva's hospitality. So I could get my head on straight.
is it, darling?
That dreadful little man has invaded Poland. We're at war. We're at war.
I thought we were in Brazil.
Doesn't it matter to you?
Hasn't it always been this way?
You can't be serious. There are millions of lives at stake.
Maybe you're right, but I realize that the reason we're here is because of the war. And if our husbands find oil in that God-forsaken field, then our lives will be measurably better. Frank might finally find some peace, some contentment. And I would too. You think I'm shallow? Perhaps. But I choose only to let myself think about the things that I can change. Think whether you want it all to go away so that you can return to the Europe you left behind. Or perhaps deep down, you look forward to returning to a racially pure Europe.
Do you want to know why we're still here? John is Jewish. We can't go back. I don't think I will have that drink after all. Suddenly I'm not very thirsty.
Bom dia.
Estamos ofreciendo un empleo.
Alguém está interessada? Estamos começando a perfurar novas poças.
E o salário? É bom.
A gente não faz esse tipo de trabalho.
Tudo bem? Obrigado.
Tudo bom. Até logo.
How are you?
Fine.
You seem very far away.
No, I'm fine. Let me be for a moment the perfect wife. Can I get you a drink, honey?
No, thank you.
And how was your business?
Fine. And how are we?
I'm still here.
Yeah, part of you is, yeah.
I was rude. I brought you these. They're almost like the ones we have back home. I had no right to speak to you that way. I'm sorry. And now I'm hoping you'll offer me a drink.
I was saying to John the other day, strange how a war we're so far away from. I mean, geographically far away from. Should affect us so acutely. It's as though it's under our skin. It's a kind of fear. A premonition that the world we know will no longer exist. You know, I think I need to drink more than you do.
How much more money do you intend to lose here?
That's not a question being paid to ask.
At this point, it would be irresponsible of me not to ask it.
Sit down, Frank. I demand a little more respect from you. Your job is to drill.
If I thought that doing my job properly were all that was required...
Look, I have geological surveys that show there is oil to be found in this region.
I say they're not worth the paper they're written on.
If there is some reason to believe that oil exists here, then it is your job to find it.
Sounds more and more like you hired me to perform a miracle.
Take it as you will. Frank, if I were you, I'd also keep an eye on my wife.
O que faz aqui? Procurando um emprego?
Work? Here, no. Não adianta deixar a jangada. And cair na machine. Money more, no.
Mas pouquinho dinheiro é sempre bom.
Yes. But pouquinho dinheiro não compra peça de linho branco. Não compra extrato de perfume for woman. Nem a boa vida no big city. I want this very much. I'm going to São Paulo.
Go ahead, man! Go ahead!
Você não gosta daqui?
I'm from this beach. But this beach of no have money.
No have woman.
No have woman?
Woman good, doctor. Woman free.
Only married woman. As solteiras, elas só vivem assanhadas pro povo que vem de fora. You know, look, no? No? No. Vive comendo todas elas quando vem de visita. Vacadiço. Bad man!
Vai a tomar sua cachaça, Donna. Yes, but I go to gamão. Little vício. Cachaça e complemento. The Dr. Green cachaça. Cachaça? No, never. Never. Let's go to Birosca. Viu em pó. Uma do Cariri is wonderful. Sim? Yes. Só uma. Uma só? Ok. Come on. Look. Look.
¿Qué? ¿Short? ¿Esto? Claro que no. Lo tengo, George Antonio. Antes. Sí. Agora. No. Non tenho nada debaixo dessa terra. Minha mulher está... Lo tenho, George Antonio.
Bad people. Sempre aproveita da bondade dos outros. Mexer com a mulher dos outros. Senão não presta.
What?
But for the man of position, of meios, essas coisas se arranjam. Quem sabe tudo não volta a ser como era antes. Hein? Às vezes um susto, um aviso e um cabrinha safado desses deixa de ser uma contrariedade.
Um susto?
Uma passagem para São Paulo. Mais um dinheirinho para as outras despesas.
Quanto custa passagem? Hello there.
Hello. I've been waiting up for you.
Well, here I am. What have you been doing?
Lydia.
Ah,
She gets me with those old records of hers.
when did you start making friends with women?
Lydia's my friend. Or have I really ever had a friend?
I'm your friend.
You know, I actually think you'd like to be. Why'd you marry me, Frank?
Because I loved you.
It's not you, you know. It's me. It's just that sometimes your love is suffocating. It just feels as though I can't breathe.
I don't do it on purpose.
It's not your fault. I'm not always easy to be with either. I'll try to be better. It's just that sometimes I think it's only the bad parts of me you love.
Vai, Pedro.
A dream?
Okay.
That we can go out from here. Viajar! Viajar pra Bahia, Miami, and you, você, aqui, sempre, sempre aqui, do meu lado. It's a dream.
Acha?
Tell me. Tell me everything.
Tell you what?
What is it? What's he like? What's it like to lie in the sand together? To be in his raft?
It's like nothing I've ever known before. But something I always knew existed.
I think I shall try some of this cashew juice. Mmm. I guess it's good for some things. And when you get caught,
it won't matter.
won't it? Because you will get caught. You're right on the edge of it. There's talk.
Talk. That's the one thing this place has in common with back home. Isn't that right, Benta?
Here, as in many other parts of the world, people stick their nose into other people's business.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
Well, it should. It bothers me. You're my wife. Your behavior affects me. The way I'm perceived. It affects the company.
And what have I done that affects the company, Frank?
There's talk about you and that half-breed.
He's not a half-breed. And I am not your property.
This is a very small world we live in, Donna. We're not the only ones here.
And what kind of world is it if the only thing people care about is small-town gossip?
You're being very naive, darling. Do as I tell you. Give me your word you won't speak with him again.
I don't know if I can do that. Say something. Say something. Yell at me. Insult me. Just don't sit there staring at me like an idiot.
I had no idea until just this minute how little you respected me.
You know it's not bad.
I don't know anything, apparently. Donna, I thought that if I took care of you, you would take care of me. Silva, John, and Lydia are going into Fortaleza for the weekend. We'll go with them. Don't say anything. We're going home now.
Você não pensa no futuro. Também nunca pensou. Que sim na minha. Eu vejo o futuro e tenho um filho que não liga para isso.
consigo entender a senhora, mãe. Pois foi isso que a senhora sempre quis. Que encontrasse uma mulher para amar de verdade.
Como tem passado, Tonho? Vou indo, seu Afrânio. Eu vou indo. Obrigado por ter vindo. Um filho da minha madrinha, Zefa. Deus a tenha. É como se fosse parente. O que me conta de bom? Um amigo meu está passando por uma contrariedade. E reservou uma quantia para resolver a questão. E... quem é a contrariedade, Tonho? Coisinha à toa. Um embarcadiço de nome Nor, que anda enxerindo pra mulher desse meu amigo. E ela, essas donas ricas, elas não regulam muito bem, o senhor sabe. Tá louquinha por ele. Como é que o seu amigo conta resolver essa contrariedade, Tonho? Eu falei que um susto, um aviso podia dar conta do negócio. Tonho, às vezes um susto ou um aviso pode dar em coisa mais séria. Você sabe que eu não sou homem de fazer um serviço pela metade. Eu não vou ensinar o Padre Nosso pro vigário. O senhor faça como o senhor achar melhor. Eu tenho toda a confiança no seu trabalho. E o pagamento é adiantado. Sendo assim, pode contar comigo.
Do tempo. Apresentamos notícias em ação. Flagrantes dramáticos dos fatos atuais, baseados em informações recolhidas em todas as frentes de batalha pelos correspondentes de guerra norte-americanos.
Pirata da areia, que não rouba embarcações, que fica nas praias serenas, avançando nas pequenas e assaltando corações. Pirata, você não me engana, pirata da areia de Copacabana.
dia.
Seu nome é No?
É isso mesmo.
Meu nome é Afrânio e trago um recado pro senhor.
Um recado de quem?
Um recado meu.
Que intensa magia, teu corpo vazio, que me deixa louco assim, mulher. Teus olhos castanhos.
Silvia, eu não costumo descuidar dos meus correligionários. Mas você tem que me ajudar apresentando fatos mais concretos. Suas perfurações só começaram a dar certo agora. Até então foram um fracasso.
Mas o petróleo está lá, governador. Eu lhe garanto isso. Eu sei disso em grande quantidade.
Você não sabe, Silvia. O que você está me pedindo é para colocar dinheiro público numa aventura. A comissão que você está me oferecendo é bastante generosa, eu diria até tentadora, mas ainda assim é difícil. Simpáticos esses engenheiros.
Muito.
Belas esposas.
Belas.
Principalmente a
Donna.
Uma mulher assim faz um homem como eu sonhar.
É uma mulher muito impulsiva, muito ardente. Inclusive, imagine só o senhor andou tendo um caso aí com um pescador da região.
Não me diga.
O senhor gostaria de dançar com ela, governador?
So it's all right for me to carry on if there's something in it for you.
For both of us, Donna.
Why could you become so cynical? What you're saying is my behavior with the governor just now wasn't inappropriate? I didn't even light His Excellency's cigar.
Oh.
Você vai beber.
A senhora tem certeza?
Você sempre foi o mais rápido de todas essas bandas. Agora tem também que aprender a ser invisível.
Foram os seus músicos que falaram isso?
Eu não preciso deles para saber disso.
Ela não foi boa pra você, não?
Marina, vem cá, querida. Como é que você tá? Olha.
Gentlemen.
Governador.
Semana que vem eu vou lá. Sempre gostei muito de Morro Branco.
Estamos aguardando o senhor, governador.
We like to make people feel welcome here and give them something to take home. Please accept this small souvenir for your wife.
What's this, a peace offering?
A token from the governor.
I think it looks quite good on me. If you speak to the governor before I do, be sure and thank him for me. I'm going to pack. Benta, we have 4 for dinner tonight. Do we have enough food?
Ele quase morreu.
I don't understand.
He almost died. Now, you can leave him in peace.
Benta, what are you talking about?
No. Your husband tried to kill him.
Assassinos! Assassinos! Pensam que podem mais do que Deus. Desgraçado. Vem pra terra da gente furar o chão querendo arrancar o que Deus escondeu lá no fundo. E ainda por cima traz pra cá uma peste. Uma mulher que, em vez de cuidar do marido, fica esfregando o rabo na praia como uma cachorra no cio.
Cala essa boca.
Manda a tua laia se calar. Eu não me calo. Vocês mandaram matar meu filho, o demônio dos infernos. Mas ele tá vivo. Vivo! Porque o meu poder é maior que o de vocês.
Querem tirar essa louca daqui agora? Eu dei uma ordem, como é que é? Goiana, por favor!
Calado, moleque! Eu te botei no mundo. Curei tuas doenças. E se agora tu é a porcaria que é a mim que tu deve. E tu? Trata de cuidar dos teus assuntos. Controla aquela cadela e não te mete com meu filho.
Como é que é? Vamos trabalhar, vamos trabalhar. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Mãe, o que a senhora foi fazer?
Já era hora de você ver quem ela é.
A senhora não conhece Donna, mãe.
Você não me ouve? Então não posso mais lhe proteger.
Então não preciso mais da senhora. Eu tenho seu talismã que me protege.
Como? Se você sempre negou tudo o que ele significa. Mas você vai descobrir a verdadeira face daquela mulher.
Então eu não preciso mais disso. Eu não preciso mais de nada.
Depois não diga que eu não lhe avisei. Você quer ficar por aqui, né? Então fique. Vai! Vai! Vai atrás daquela cadela!
So you don't know who it was? A fisherman's quarrel. Don't make me laugh, Frank. That man wasn't from around here.
Donna, you don't know what you're talking about. These people are savages. They kill each other over nothing.
And I thought you did it out of love.
How dare you? I should have left you in the gutter where I found you.
No. Donna. Wake up.
What are you doing here? My mother said that I was going to see your true face.
Are you as crazy as she
I'm
is?
crazy? I'm crazy?
Frank beat me!
I know!
He beat me because of you.
I know. I heard all. I was outside of your window.
Spying.
Not spying! Not spying! I'm not spying! I'm looking for you. And you know that. And what they found.
Have you ever been beaten within an inch of your life?
Mentira. Mentira!
You do what you have to survive.
You are lying! Lie, if you need. But I don't make part of this.
Tomorrow, my face will be the same way it was before. And you'll regret what you just said to me.
Really, Donna? You think you didn't change a little? This is your face.
I'm sorry that I couldn't love you enough.
Ela tá grávida. Deus seja louvado.
Take care of Frank for me.
Can I really take care of him?
Yes, you can.
Beogradu tražen jer im jebe mater. Nisi svestan brate da nema šanse. Gledaj sine kako se menjaju brzine. Plavi može da ga sisa, moje su krivine. Razbijam blokadu, probaj da me stigneš. Misle da sam njihov, sad ih ima 10. Za 2 sekunde ubrzavam na 150. Pravim jedan drift, jebena je zona. Okrenem se iza, pa im bacam pozdrav. Potpišem se gumama, da svi znaju ko sam. Snima helikopter, pravim show program. Urija se čudi, jer ja sam mesto. Vidimo se sutra kada učite nešto. Dobar vozač sine, plus dobra kola. Zapadure škola, kombinacija do bola. Prva, druga, treća, četvrta, peta, opet čuješ samo plavi se mršte, jer sam nevidljiv. Budi bolji, pa me jednom stigni. Previše brz sam, ako vam smeta. Uzmi puca, ja sam brži nego metak. 9% kola, 90 vozač, 1% sine, koje kurve vozač.
Divljam kroz blok i začuje se rotacija. Žandari prate me, hoće da hapse me. Se usijao beton i u dimu možda nađu me. Neću da stajem s njima, neću da sarađujem. Bro, poznajem svaki štek beogradskih ulica. Hoću da vozim sam i ne treba mi publika. Poješće ih mrak, gomila su slepih putnika. Još jače pušim jer motiviše me muzika. Ajde prođi sa mnom kroz crvenu. Večeras lucam, al me čuva Bog što vlada nebo. Beži oči i ne koči, prođi sa mnom kroz crvenu. Tek sam uhvatio zale, čuke nadrko na 320. Točkovi kruže po asfaltu, prave crne štrafte. Nova patrola mi maše da stanem, nema šanse. Kroz telo šiba adrenalin, vide samo usijanje.
Prva, druga, treća, četvrta, peta, opet čuješ samo plavi se mršte, jer sam nevidljiv. Budi bolji, pa me jednom stigni. Previše brz sam, ako vam smeta. Uzmi puca, ja sam brži nego metak. 9% kola, 90 vozač, 1% sine,